this. What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And today we are celebrating the channel because we are over 1,900 subscribers right now. So we are super close to the 2K subs level. Instead of doing a Gleam contest where it would probably take a month or two to get everything together, and I don't want to make you guys wait that long. I don't want it to take that long to get to 2K subs. So I think what I'm going to do with this $50 giveaway is it's not only going to be a YouTube giveaway, I'm going to interact it with Twitter. And how I did my last Twitter ICP giveaways, those did really successful. So what I'm going to do is interact the channel with the ICP video over there on Twitter. And then we're going to kind of have the giveaway over there where everybody retweets. They have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then tag 3 friends on Twitter. And then, boom, that's how the $50 will be decided to 3 people. You will get to choose if you want either ICP, Bitcoin, or the graph. Those are the 3 cryptos you will get to choose from if you are the winner. The first place winner is a $25 prize. Sorry, I had to do the math in my head. So the first place winner will get $25 in either ICP, Bitcoin, or the graph, your choice. Second place winner will get $15 in either ICP, Bitcoin, or the graph, your choice. And the third place winner will get $10 in either ICP, Bitcoin, or the graph, your choice. So, and that is once we get to this 2K sub mark. I'd like to hear some ideas in the chat when you guys think that a good time would be to start doing this contest, and how long should I let it go? Should I start it now and then as soon as we hit 2K subs then give it away? Or should we wait till we get to 2K subs and then do the contest? I think it would be smarter to do it beforehand, but I want your guys' opinion because you're the one doing the contest. I'm just holding it. So however you guys want it to work out the best for you. But good news today is Bitcoin. I did want to go over all that stuff, but Bitcoin is doing pretty good today after the rocky day we had yesterday. I still like my video I did yesterday because I call out the bureaucracy of everything that's happening in the world. It didn't do very well. It was actually my worst video I ever did yesterday. It got like 30 views. That's it. That's the lowest video I've ever done. But I don't care, because when I put that news out in a way that I'm passionate about and people don't respond to it, I think it's YouTube that doesn't like it, actually. They told me, they're like, if you're positive, we'll push your videos. If you're not, we won't. That's what they told me. So, so they didn't like the negativity that I had, but I don't care. That is what's going on, and I'm going to let it be known. And I don't care if YouTube blocks me or whatever for it. But look at that. We're at 38.5, baby. Even after yesterday's crazy, crappy candle that we had. And look, on the hour, we're starting to get over to oversold now. Look where we were yesterday. Way down here at like 32, right? 33 we're at yesterday. And now look where we are, all the way up at 70. But we were just at this level the other day, not yesterday, the day before, and we were still at like 33. Remember when we were at 38 and we were still at 33 the other day? Well, now we're all the way up here at 70 somehow. That's what the bulls, that's what the bears were trying to do. Sorry. I always get those two mixed up because I don't know. I don't think that specifically beforehand, I think. I don't know what it is. I'm not dyslexic, but yeah, it was at 33. So why did all that happen? The bears pushed the RSI, pushed the price down, which made, when the price went back up, it made the RSI go back up. Man, that was a perfect strategy of the bears to lower off that price and make it harder for us to move up. I see what you're doing. I'm starting to be able to read the RSI compared to the chart now. It kind of, when you see a movement like that, you can tell it's manipulation. Let's go to the 4-hour, and I'm just looking at the RSI for right now. Yeah, we're basically in the middle right here. Not oversold, but we're more oversold now than we were before. Look at this. This is where we were before. Let's see. We are, is it the 31st? Yeah. So yesterday, the 30th, it was even at 36, right? And now we're at like, what, 44? Okay, yesterday it was at 36. The day before when we were at 38.1 or 38.3. Okay, 38 right there. We're at 36 over here. Look at that, 38.4, and we're at 34 over here. But now we're at 38.5, and we're all the way up at 58. This is what they did. They pushed the oversold button to the max. They are utilizing every trick in the book, guys. It's kind of smart, actually, but I don't like it. I really don't. The bulls actually came back. So the bulls pushed it up despite the bears actually messing with the RSI and making it harder for us to gain profits. So now we're sitting at about 40. Okay, now this is actually the crucial level on the daily. And we're only 40. And that is 10 points above being undersold, which is buying pressure, which is saying you need to buy Bitcoin. So yeah, we're starting to get a little oversold on the 1 hour. Not quite. We're getting up there though. We're getting up there on the 4 hour, but we still have a lot of room to go. We're not oversold. So it looks like things are starting to, even though the bears are trying to get that RSI up there because they know how important that is. And I'm starting to realize how important all these things kind of go together. But where are we going to go from here, guys? I think there's going to be a Bitcoin nuclear explosion happening. That's why I did that thumbnail the way I did, because I really think a big movement is coming for crypto and Bitcoin, especially in the near term future. So let's actually zoom in a little bit because this is just too far out. This is the whole overview. I want to get us where we are now, because we already know the overview. Remember, February 16th, guys, is the day that everybody on my channel is looking for. And I will show you that in a minute. I cover it in my other videos, but since I was mad, YouTube didn't want to show it. So let's see. Are we above the EMA 9? Yes, on the daily. That's good. Okay, that is a good sign. We were below that again. So things have actually turned around once again. But are we out of the water yet? That's the question. Okay. We actually have a reversal. If you see right here, this was a clear bottom. Like I said, I called the bottom here. I said, yes, it could go to 31, but I can see this being a bottom. It might actually go down and touch this again, probably around 31. So I would say it would be right about here. That is the lowest that we can go. If this does do a reversal, before I do the pattern, I want to show you this. If this does do what I think it's going to do, I think this is what's really going to happen, guys. Right there. Oops, too far. Dang it. I'm going to try to get this as perfect as possible, or as good enough as possible. Right there. Boom. And that is what I think is going to happen. Now, there is another scenario that could play out, and I'm going to let you know this because I didn't last time. Now, we could break down, go below that. And if we do, we're looking at a $20,000 Bitcoin. I don't think that's going to happen. I absolutely don't, but we're putting it out there just because it is a possibility. I will say it's a possibility, but I don't think that's what's happening. I think exactly what I think is going to happen on February 16th. Actually, it should have been out here. And if that's the case, it'd be at 29. So we wouldn't go all the way down to this. Okay, actually, let me make this a little bit better so we can go all the way to the date. I didn't think of the date. Sorry, that's where I messed up. Okay, February 16th. See, that's 28. That's too low. We don't want to go to 28. We need to get on February 16th at 31.2. So that's what I'm going to try for. February 16th at 31.2. Right there. Okay. That is where I think it could go. And that is a downward trajectory a lot. So it might actually go down, up. This line is just to kind of show you where we're going to end up, not where we're going, guys. Don't pay attention to this straight line. Just pay attention to where we start and where we're ending and at what price. And if we are following the last trend, now let's zoom out again because this is going to show you the whole overview of what I'm talking about. And this is actually kind of going on from Crypto India show, what I was talking about, of the pattern that we are in that I'm seeing back here. And if we go from the very top to the very end of this before we start going up, it is 90 days from April 14th to July 20th where we started to go up. Now, if we do that again from here on November 10th, then we get a date of February 16th where we start to go back majorly to the upside. So that is the date that I'm looking for, and this is the lowest price that I think that we can go is 31.2. But that doesn't need to happen, guys. I'm not saying we're going down. That is worst case scenario. Now, what could happen is we don't follow this pattern at all, which I'm okay with. If this is just nil, let's just cross it out. This pattern is invalid. Oh well, and we just go up from here. Now, I'm okay with that as well. But that's not guaranteed. None of this is. These are all speculations and, you know, educated guessing and TA, all of it combined. So I just want to share that with you. And so you know every situation that could happen. This isn't 100% that what I'm saying is going to happen, but it's a pretty good argument, guys. I sold myself, and I'm probably harder to sell than you are. Maybe not. You might be more pessimistic than I am. But for an optimist, I was pretty, diligent to kind of, say this might not work, but it might, but I think it will. I really think that there's something to this. And I think it's a prolonged bull market. So if we do the math, 90 days here, that adds 90 days to, and then maybe even more. We could probably even say more than that, but we'll just say 90 days. We're adding from the top to the bottom since we, had this fake dump that probably shouldn't have happened. That's what this line is. This is what I thought the market should have looked like. And then we ended like this and then just go down. We should be going down now because it's February almost. But instead, we have this push down that adds 90 days. And then if we add another 90 days, that's 180 days extra added to the bull market. Now, if you do that, instead of 3 years of a bear market now, we are only going to have 2.5 years. And then that might even get taken aside for how long we push this out. So for right now, it's looking like we have a 1.5-year bull market and a 2.5-year bear market now instead of a 3 and a 1. Okay, so we prolonged it. According to the chart, if what I'm saying is correct, then we prolonged it by 180 days, half a year. So that's pretty good. That means February, March, April, May, June, July. So July or August. July is probably going to be Bitcoin's top. And then August is going to be that alt season. If everything that I'm saying works out. So this is a long shot, guys. This is a big long shot. This is my Hail Mary pass. Let's just put it that way. But now let's get into some more realistic and TA, guys, because I know you want to see some down-to-earth stuff too. I'm not just straight moon boy. Trust me, I am a realist. I'm an optimist at times, but really, I guess I say I'm a realist, but I guess I'm more optimistic than realist. So I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle of an optimist and a realist, if there is such a thing. All right. So let's go up like this. See, look at this upward pattern that we have right here. And it actually is forming an ascending triangle on the daily, guys. Look at this. You could barely see it because we're super zoomed in or out, I mean. But if we kind of go, let's go way out. Okay. See this? We have an ascending triangle happening right here. So this is looking pretty good, in my opinion. So we could break out of this to the upside. It actually doesn't look quite as good when I zoom in, but because we don't have a clear starting point. That's the only problem. We're going from right here. So technically, it is like a, what do you call it? Symmetrical triangle. But I don't think it's more, I actually just want to kind of go from here and hope that it's a ascending triangle. But let's look at the 4-hour because that'll really tell us what we're doing. Sometimes it's hard to see on the daily. But I want a continuation. That's what I'm hoping for, right? And it does kind of look like this. Look at that. And it looks like we kind of broke out of it as well. So it'll be easier to see on this. See now? Yeah, that's not the resistance support line, I don't think. Yeah, it needs to go down a little bit. Whoa, where is this thing? All the way up here. All right, let's take care of that. There we go. So if you look at it like that, and then this is the top right here. Yeah, actually, look at this, guys. This is definitely an ascending triangle, and it looks like it just broke out to the upside, guys. Look at that. We have an ascending triangle breakout, and there is a little bit of volume on this side, so I can, not a lot of volume, but there is some volume on the 4 hour right here. And we've actually stayed above it and actually bounced off of that line. It looks like we turned it into support now, or we're starting to. Yeah, it's not guaranteed, but we're starting to because we're still on this candle. We need to move on to the next 4 hour candle, which will be at 4 o'clock tonight, which is in 3 hours. So we barely just got this candle an hour ago. But if this is a bullish continuation pattern, guys. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. Let's actually get VPVR out here and go back on the daily. Whoops. VPVR. Okay. Look at that accumulation level right here at 37, guys. Look at that accumulation. Yeah, we have some solid support right here. Wow. There is some serious support at 37.5, guys. Look at that. I like to see that. This means I think this continuation pattern could actually be legit. Yeah. Not on the daily, though, because it doesn't make sense on the daily. But on the 4 hour, yeah. Ooh, look at the 4 hour VPVR. Tons at 36, 35. Not as much down here. These are sketchy levels, but it's still a lot of support because actually this upper level of support still kind of pulls it all up because there's so much money right here. And actually, when you get down to this point, a lot of this is actually helping lift the price back up, whether you admit it or not, whether people know it or not. I think that's what it does, just by watching and, learning over time. I've seen when we get down to these levels, look how little level there are, but we hold strong at these levels. That means the upper levels have to support us in some kind of a way still, even going into the future after we break those levels. So every time going into the past, you can look for support levels way back when. Like if you're at 33, a support level at 38 that you had before might pull you up, you know what I mean, and make it so where we can recover easier. Nobody has ever talked about that. I don't know why. Maybe it's not a thing, but... Look at that RSI, though, 59. We're starting to push that RSI a lot. It's starting to get up to oversold on the 4 hour at 58. Let's look at the 1 hour again. 66. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're getting oversold on the 1 hour. As you see, we have plateaued right here. That's why we're starting to go up. And this is why the bears did what they did to push us down yesterday before the close. So when we go back up with the momentum today, we'll start to be oversold immediately and we won't be able to move past that level. If you ask me, that's a genius strategy of the bears attacking the bulls. But you have someone like me on your team, bulls. So we can figure this out and we can beat the bears if you add me to the team. Trust me. You want me on the team. I am a very valuable member of the crypto community, whether people admit it or not. I will be too going into the future. This is just the beginning, guys. You're going to see the Bitcoin Renegade channel blow up one of these days. And it's going to blow up like Bitboy Crypto, Altcoin Daily, and Cryptos R Us all had a love child. And that would be the Bitcoin Renegade. All right. So, yeah, we have an ascending triangle right here on the 1 hour as well. So it looks like continuations are all across the board. The 4 hour has actually already broken out of its ascending triangle pattern. So now what we need is the 1 hour to break out and have some more movement. And then we would like to see something big happen on the daily for an even bigger price movement to the upside. But things are looking good, guys. I'm happy with crypto, this recovery at least, even though yesterday was a harsh day. I don't understand why the bulls gave up, but it is what it is. I'm not a millionaire, so I can't hide the price. I can only ride the price waves. So I'll be right back. I just have to grab a soda real quick. Okay. So I do want to go in and talk about some other cryptos with you guys today, since I have you here. Since we're going to do a giveaway of ICP and the Graph and Bitcoin, we might as well talk about those three cryptos, right? And tonight, I really want to do a fan pick. So it won't be tonight. What I think I'm going to do is, I'm going to have to think about this a little bit, but what I think I want to do for you guys to, you know, kind of include you and not make it like, you have to decide right now, because I know not everybody is on the internet every day, especially a lot of the people on my channel. They're going through some stuff right now, so just blessings to them, and I hope everything, you know, goes good for them. One of our inner council had a problem with his laptop, and other people are just going through some stuff. So just send the best wishes you can for my team. But anyways, I want to do like kind of an interactive type thing. And what I want you to do is tell me the crypto you want. You know how I do my videos, how I kind of go in, not just these ones where I do TA, but the ones where I actually go in and look at a crypto, go look at the project, and then do technical analysis after, you know, those videos that I do, like about new cryptos that we don't talk about. We go in, we look at the white paper, we look at the website, we look at the ecosystem, we look at the wallets, and then we kind of do an overview of the crypto. Well, I want to know what you guys want to see me do as a community. Now, I really want to get interactive with you guys. This used to be, and it isn't anymore, I couldn't say in good conscience, the most interactive crypto show on the web, because we had, even at 250 subscribers, we had hundreds and hundreds of people commenting and interacting with the channel on these giveaways and the competitions that we had. We had a logo competition, we had a banner competition, and we had so much interaction on the channel that it was up really fast. Our channel blew up, you know, where it was. And so I want to go back to our roots, and I want to involve you guys in that, because I think when you're interactive, you feel more part of the community and you feel like you're involved more. And that's what I want. I want involvement from you guys. So I'm going to do a poll, and I'm going to leave basically the poll blank, and I'm going to put like 5 different slots, or find a way for you to just put whatever crypto you want. Maybe I'll put like 2 cryptos that I search out that I could do stuff on, and then I leave the spot for you to do your own. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on the details on that, but I want to involve you guys and have an interactive audience. So let me know what you think about that, and it will be on Telegram. So you want to go into the group below or in the description below and join the Telegram group so that you can be a part of these big decisions for the channel. It's not just the inner council that gets to decide. Everybody gets to decide, guys. So I'm involving the whole channel. I did like the inner council thing, but I think it made some of you feel like you weren't as important to me on the channel, and I don't want case. All of you guys that watch my videos, that subscribe, that like, and they give me a chance, all of you guys are important to me. You're special. I do this for you, not for myself. Because I was making actually more money before I did this in crypto, but that's just the way crypto was, I think. And I want to really show you guys that process of me being $1,500 in the loss on the graph, and you going the whole journey with me ever since I bought it. And everybody say, you're never going to make your money back, dude. You lost more than half your money. You're not going to make it back. And then my own doubt, I lost over half my money. Am I going to make it back? Right? And so I have to overcome all of these things, and I can only do it because of you guys. And so I think the channel has helped me in that way. And it's kind of made me realize how valuable the community is, even more than just pushing crypto, but that we all have each other's, you know, best interest at heart when it comes to overcoming the emotional part of crypto. That's what we can really help each other with. Because when I'm having a hard time, that's what it's crazy. I'm having a hard time and George isn't. Like, and remember the other week when George was angry and having a hard time and I wasn't? And I was like, hey, George, lifted him up, you know, and I'm like, hey, man, we're long-term traders. Boom. and then he's back to his normal self. And then yesterday and this weekend, I kind of like freak out, you know? And then George is back to his normal self. So I think it just like we all lift each other up. We can all get down. We're human, guys. So even though you're like, I'm going to push all my emotions to the side. I'll get right to the coins in a minute. Sorry. But you have to get rid of those emotions. These are the things that they don't tell you, that technical analysis don't tell you, that you need to separate yourself from emotional states. And in order to do that, sometimes you need somebody in a better mood that's bullish. If you're bearish and you're normally bullish, go listen to a bunch of bullish people. And it will get that. You'll be like, oh, yeah, oh. And then you'll get it back, because trading is not an emotional thing and you don't want it as such. And you can counteract that. That's what I'm saying, guys. Now, for the price of ICP, what is up with this thing just hanging out at 19 bucks? You guys realize that this is not going to be happening for very much longer. You don't stay at bedrock prices like this for very long. And we've been here since this day, December 20th. That was our bedrock price. And then we did go down a little bit more here. But as you see, we now almost 2 months, a month and a half into this bottom, right? We've been at the bottom. We did have a recovery, fake one, and then right back down to this level. This is our support level now, 18 bucks. I honestly think it would take Bitcoin going below 30,000 for ICP to go any lower than 1782. I would bet it. I'm not a betting man, and I don't know if I can even say that on here actually. But I would be willing to, I don't know, bet. Let's refresh this. I don't like that. Scam. No. I said no new posts. Dang it. Okay, there we go. I don't like hearing people saying scam. Okay. See, those are the people. Those are the people I'm talking about. The ones that just go around and try to destroy everything. Why? What do you get out of calling this a scam coin when it's a top 30 crypto? Come on. Now, if it was like Pup Doge or something that was garbage and like ate all your money, you know what a loss is? Come on, guys. Okay, let's go for a second. I'm sorry. I'm going to get off topic a little bit, but I just want to show people what a real scam coin looks like. You want to see what a scam coin looks like? This is what a scam coin looks like, and I'm going to show you. The market data is untracked. That's what a scam coin looks like, okay? Oh, yeah, they aren't even going to show the charts anymore, even from the old school. So no rank. It's still on watch list because people just probably didn't take it off of there. But yeah, it's not with anything. I wish I could show you the chart, because the chart just went like this. Boo! It never had a $750 spike. Come on. You guys don't know the difference between a scam coin and a top 30 go? Then I have nothing to teach you here. But I know all of my people do. That's why I do have a lot to teach. But I'm just saying, those people, I can't teach you nothing, because you're going to be that way your whole life. And that was something that happened way before anything that I can do, you know. So look at this. These people are super bullish. 2000 by 2024. That's the next bull market that we'll have, is 2024. That's why I think this is actually possible. Not guaranteed, but possible. Best crypto project, no matter the price. ICP came to revolutionize the world. I saw something. Let's go look for this. I saw something. BTC DeFi. Hold up. BTC DeFi tanks EOS and ICP. Hold on. I'm not saying it's going to. Darn it. Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you because I can't find it here. I think I saw it on Twitter. And basically what it said any project that goes to try to help Bitcoin go to DeFi gets their price decimated. Look what happened with EOS. they tried to bring Bitcoin to DeFi, right? Got absolutely price decimated. And then the same thing happened with the internet computer price, because that's the biggest thing with it, right? But it's not only bringing DeFi to Bitcoin, it's also integrating with Ethereum too. So I don't see what the big deal is that people don't want Bitcoin in DeFi, or at least the big money doesn't. The whales don't. So there must be something to that, guys. And us as small investors need to look what makes the whales scared, guys. Because if we can scare the whales, and then we can manipulate them. Because remember, they try to manipulate our emotions with the big price swings. If we can manipulate their emotions with Bitcoin and DeFi, we got an upper hand. And that's what you want in any business, is the upper hand against your competitors, right? And so that's what I think is going to really give the upper hand to ICP, is the direct integration with Bitcoin instead of like trying to make a bridge for Bitcoin. I think that's what EOS tried to do, is like bridge it to DeFi, and it just kind of shattered the price. And EOS, I don't know if it was going to be a big project. It was like when I first started in 2020, it was a big project. It was going to be huge. And now it's basically non-existent. So hopefully, well, I guarantee ICP isn't going to suffer the same fate, because there's just too much going on with it and too much inner workings besides the Bitcoin DeFi that absolutely will not cause a complete breakdown. It's an how many $billion company is this? Let's just go look at that real quick. $4 billion market cap right now. Okay. This is a $4 billion evaluation with a $10 billion fully diluted market cap. So, which means the complete amount, I'm not 100% sure what is the difference. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure I understand it, but I don't know if I understand it enough to explain it to you guys. So what is the difference between the market cap and the fully diluted market cap? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm not going to let her read it to you because this is my show. No, I don't really care. Okay, so here, let me just explain to you what the market cap is and then what the fully diluted market cap is. And a lot of you are smart. You're like, dude, I already know this. What the heck? I'm probably turning off. Well, just bear with me, guys. Let me teach the guys who don't know. I know you're smart, but not everybody knows this, even the smart people. So market, or market cap for short, is defined as the total value of an asset currently in circulation. The definition of a fully diluted market cap, which is this one, is the total value of the crypto at today's price if the entire future supply of coins were in circulation. So this is all the coins that could ever exist on the ICP. So technically, we're about 50% there, a little under 50%. We're probably at about 45, 46, 47% of that total. So that means that they can still put that many coins on the market. And this is from staking, spawning new neurons, and all of that kind of stuff. And let's see. Does ICP have burning? Okay, that's how, I think I explained this to you before and it just never stuck in my brain. So basically with ICP, guys, and I know I'm not talking about the charts, but we don't always have to talk about the charts, right? We need to learn about these cryptos and learn everything about them. So that's what I'm trying to teach you guys. So ICP, the internet computer, has two tokens, ICP and Cycle. You can buy cycles for ICP, and cycles are burned during computation. So eventually you can burn use by purpose ICP, but not buy, but convert ICP to cycles. Okay, so that's what they do when they create dApps or whatever and have the cycles that run the dApps. And so it burns ICP. So basically the developers are going to be the ones that are burning ICP. And that's what it looks like to me if I'm reading it right, because a normal person wouldn't really need to create cycles unless I don't really know any other reason that you would create a cycle unless you're making like a DApp or an exchange, some decentralized application, whether it be an exchange, an Oracle, or whatever means it is. So anyway, sorry, that took a little bit longer than I had expected, but I did want to show you guys that. So now let's look at these prices. Now this is just absolute bedrock to me. And if we look by candlesticks and wicks, we actually should have a move to the upside coming. Because as you see, we have a wick right here to the downside, which means we're going up. As you see, wick to the upside, we go down a little bit, right? Wick to the downside, we go up a little bit. Wick to the upside, we go down a little bit, right? So this is pretty accurate most of the time. So right now it looks like we're going to be heading up. Now let's go look at like patterns now. Hopefully there's some patterns that I can see here. There's not a whole lot on the daily. That's why I just kind of skipped that. We can look at that at the end if you want. But I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. These peanuts are making me thirsty. Or what? Pretzels are making me thirsty. You guys know what that's from? Let me know in the chat. If you're as old school as I am. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Come on, guys. You know what I'm talking about. There's got to be some person on here who knows that saying. It was a very popular show in the 90s. Let's just say that. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Actually, I think 2 shows did it. But one did it before the other one did it. I'll give you a hint. One of them was Friends. But Friends didn't do it first. There was one that did it before Friends. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. Actually, dude, we have like a descending triangle breakout to the upside. Dude, this is normally a bearish pattern. Look at this. Look at that breakout. Look at that breakout. Not very much of one, but hey. It normally breaks to the downside. A descending triangle. It's a continuation pattern to the downside. So crypto doesn't make sense right now, guys. I think that's the point. I think they're trying to do like it's opposite day or something, you know, and they're trying to make us think everything is opposite. I don't know. But look at this. If you really go back right here, that was the technical resistance that we broke out of already. Look at that beauty. Because that's the downward trending slope line right there. Yeah. All right, now let's even go further. Let's see. Oh, yeah, look at that. I love doing the 1 hour on breakouts because then you can really see the significance of the breakout. Like it's only one candle on the 4 hour. Well, it's a couple now because I moved it, but yeah. And then it's like 10 candles on the 1 hour. You're like, oh, okay. Well, we are broke out. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Look at this. Ascending triangle, baby. Uh-oh, it looks like it might break to the downside, though. Yikes. Look at this thing. Breaking to the downside. I don't know. Let it go back up. It's got to go back up. It's got to go back up. It almost broke down. Look at that. It wicked down, and now it's sitting right back in there. So we definitely have a nice support level right here going an upward trending support line. So that's good. We are trending upwards, and hopefully this doesn't break down, or even if it just goes sideways with no volume, it will actually be a breakdown to the downside. So we really need a breakout with some volume to the upside, or this is what will happen probably. And then it might not even go up that high. It might actually stop right there. It might actually just go boop. So who knows? I'm trying to be optimistic, guys, but at the same time, I am trying to be real with you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to lead you down the wrong path, but if you're long-term, guys, right now is only long-term trading. It could, so if you got some long-term trades and they term short-term, like say you buy ICP at 1980 or whatever it's at right now, and then it skyrockets to 40 bucks. Dude, don't hold that for the long time. You just doubled your money in like a week. Take your profit, wait for ICP to go back down, buy more. You're actually helping the protocol when you do that, because the more volume that goes through, if you're actually selling and then using all of that money to buy back into the lower price, you actually will be doing the market a favor. You will actually be helping Internet Computer. Now, all of these people, I want to address Twitter, and I want to address people that do that basically trick themselves into devastation. I totally forgot where I was going with that. Oh, sorry. They tricked. Now I know. I just lost for a second. It's like the Slumdog Millionaire, right? Slumdog Millionaire. The guy who had billions. He didn't take his realized gains. And so that's what I mean. If it goes to $40 and you can gain double your profit in like a week, yes. And then you buy back cheaper, it's definitely going to help the market. You buy back, say it goes up like it did here. Here's a perfect example. Let me go out to the daily. This would be a perfect example of it. Okay, right here. Now, if you bought, remember the last time that it went down to, $20 right here, even, yeah, 20. What happened? Well, we went up to $36 or even higher, up to $38 right here. See that? So if you would have bought here, and that was in December in the bear market, or whatever we consider this a bear market, right? Well, this thing went all the way back up to almost $40. And dude, if I wouldn't have had my stuff in staking and I wanted to sell at like only a $6 loss instead of a $20 loss, I could have sold here. I wouldn't have, though, because I didn't buy at 20. I bought at 40, so I'm not going to sell at a loss. But if you bought down here at 20, you take your profit right here. Don't be the Slumdog Millionaire and you double your money, but now you're actually lost. If you bought here and you didn't take your profit up here, you're actually in the loss now. You could have almost doubled your money and then bought back in right now and did it again. That is what I advocate for crypto. This is how you're going to succeed. If you ride the waves, guys, ride crypto. We can't control the market, but we can ride the waves. When we're at bedrock prices, you snatch it up like your life depends on it, guys. I'm not playing. Come on, take control of your finances, guys. Not financial advice, of course. Entertainment purposes only. Common sense for your education and your future, guys. That's what I have in mind is your future. That's why I want to do this. I want to show you what to do to take control of your life and your finances. So I've been called to do that. Like whether it be I wanted to be a chemical dependency counselor. I'm not going to lie to you. That is where I was heading before. All right, we're going to take a second to just talk. I was going to be a chemical dependency counselor because I have 11 years clean and sober right now. I was addicted to every drug that you could imagine because I didn't want to live and I was too scared to do what it took to not live anymore. So I tried to do it through drugs. And then I found God and I found my calling, which was helping people get out of situations I was in before. And ever since that happened, that's why I'm doing this, because I used to be such a selfish person that if I made money, that's all that mattered. If I succeeded, that's all that mattered. Now, to me, I want to see other people succeed, and I want to help them to do that. And so that's what sobriety does. It makes you quit focusing just on you and realize, that's why I really am a big advocate for recovery. And like, I don't do AA or NA or anything, but the program that makes you accountable for what you did while you were that way, even though that isn't the normal, you still did that. You were accountable for actions, right? And so that's the one thing that I was going to do. I wanted my life to be chemical dependency counseling because I wanted to take people from where I was. I know the way out. I crawled out of the hole. Yeah, I had help, but I can show you that help. So that's what I wanted to do. Well, things in the world with the situation, everything that happened. I wasn't able to go to school because they closed down schools. And then like a lot of things happened in my life to stop that, but I still want to help people. So that's why I do my homeless ministry that I have. I don't know if you guys know about that, but I did tell a story about that in my Bitcoin Renegade Changed the World channel. There was a story, I'm not going to go over it, but a young girl had been attacked and we found her. And it was just a God thing. He sent us there at that moment to help that person. But anyway, I just want to help people. That's why I wanted to go into what I did. And now I'm finding a way to do that without the school and everything. So I think that this is positive. We'll get back into it now, but I'm glad I could share that with you and where my heart is. I still might do chemical dependency counseling. That isn't set in stone yet, but I'm going where God is leading me, and this is where it is. And maybe I help somebody. Maybe I meet my future wife on here. I don't know what the reason God has me here, but I'm not ever ashamed of God. I always let it know that I am proud to be a Christian. I'm proud to, be who I am. And even in public, I don't care what people think about me, but I want to help people. And if I can draw the good people to me, or even people that are good but are struggling and may not think they're good, then that's what I can do. And I can show you, a lot of reason people are upset or having a hard time or going through stuff is finances. And if you can take control of your finances, maybe your mental health changes, maybe your relationships get better. If I can do anything to help you, that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's why I'm doing this. All right. And I live in one more thing before we get back to that. I live in a poor community. Every single person where I live is on the poverty line. So that's why I really started doing this, because I was starting to make money, and people like me where I'm at probably shouldn't be making money. Right. And so I wanted to help the people that are in probably the worst situations of their lives, or permanently disabled, can't get out of their situation. They should be able to live comfortably too, and not just off $700 a month. So that's what even people on disability, when you got that stimulus check, that's one of the reasons Bitcoin went way up, is because of stimulus, right? So that's what we got to look at. There's no more stimulus money going into Bitcoin right now. And we're staying up at $38,000 levels without a stimulus. We had how many stimuluses? 1, 2, 3. Did we get 3 or 4, guys? Here, I'm going to go in the chat. You tell me. I don't know how many we got. We either had 3 or 4. Caffeine, I know. Actually, I think I'm immune to caffeine. I could drink like a gallon of coffee before bed and go right to sleep, or a 12-pack of soda. I'm immune to caffeine. It's probably because I've been drinking it for a long time. I did quit for 2 years. I was in this real health kick, guys. I just quit everything. I did my body harm for so long, I didn't want to do that anymore. So, severe migraines. Ooh. Yeah, I watched a video about a guy giving up coffee, and he said by the end of that time, he said he was super clear, but he loved coffee after that. Like, when you don't have it for a long time and you taste that, same with soda. If you haven't had a soda for like 2 years, there's nothing like it. It's almost worth not having a soda for 2 years just for that first taste. You know what I mean? It's not the caffeine, it's the soda. But I don't like the taste of soda without caffeine. So maybe it is the caffeine. But what was that question I was at? Oh, how many stimulus checks did we get, guys? I mean, I guess I can look it up. I just kind of want to interact with you guys, that's all. Smash that like button, guys, while I look this up, all right? How many stimulus checks did the United States get? 3. Okay, it was 3 checks. So that is why Bitcoin went up so much. Let's go look. Can we correlate these time frames to actually when Bitcoin went up? That would be fun to see, guys. If we actually started going up because of the stimulus checks, let's look. Date of the first stimulus check. March 27th, 2020. Okay, March 27th, 2020. Wait. It wasn't March. Was it? Hold on. April. Okay. The first payments to Caesar 2018 will be going out when? Sorry, guys. Really, they don't want to give me that information for some reason. April 15th. Okay. Guys, oh my God. And it probably happened before that. Let's go look at where the top was. It was April 15th. Oh my God, guys, we figured it out. Why Bitcoin completely blasted off. April 15th, the stimulus check came in, right? Look at that. April 15th, $63,855. It correlates with the top. Oh my God, dude. Hold on. Date of the second stimulus check. Oh, wait, is that 2021? Oops, sorry, that's 2021. Sorry, guys. All right, let's look. April 15th, 2020. Sorry, I had to make sure this is right. Look at this. Okay, everybody didn't get their check. That's just when it first started going out, right? People were getting in their direct deposits. Well, look, as we're getting more and more stimulus checks, look at the price just going up and up and up and up and up, right? And it never stopped. Then the next one was January 2021, right? All right, let's go. Let's go. Where's January 2021? All right, January 15th. Boom, right here. Okay, and then it probably took a couple weeks to get the checks out to about right here. January 30th, almost everybody started getting their stimulus checks, and kaboom, third stimulus check date. Third stimulus check date. March 31st, 2021. Look at this, right before the all-time high, or the first all-time high. March 31st. Hold on, let's look. Yep, look at that. And we were at 59,816. And this is when I sold my Bitcoin, guys. This is, and I didn't know that I should have waited for the stimulus check, right? Because the stimulus checks came out 31st. And then look, by April 14th, we had a top. So all of this market could be attributed to all of the extra stimulus money that went into the market, or it helped a lot. As you see, every time that we had a stimulus check, the price went up massively soon or right after that happened, right? So that's pretty cool. I'm glad we were able to see that. And now we need something like that to, hold this up. But the past can do it as well. So if we just go along from the past, yeah, we have a ton of support over here, guys. This whole level is support. All of that. That whole level right here, that's support. I don't care. Look at that support level. That is a massive, 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 massive month-long support level. Yeah, we're good to go. I really think that this is just, and it's going to be right around here, February 16th, that we are going to see a definite move to the upside. All right, we got to go in the internet computer. Well, no, we don't. We already do that. We need to go into the graph. And then that'll be everything. And these are the 3 crypto I'm going to give away at the 2K subs. So I really want you guys to, if you haven't, I actually made an open link in my description for my Twitter, for my TikTok, for my Reddit, for all of them now. Now you don't have to go to the website and look me up. All you have to do is go in the description below, press on the open link, and it'll take you right to all of my social medias. I don't know why I didn't do that before. I guess I didn't know I could until I saw it on Crypto Wendy. Shout out Crypto Wendy. I learned so much from her and Altcoin Daily. Those two really like to teach people, and I appreciate that because there's a lot of things I wouldn't have known if they didn't, teach me. So thank you guys for that. October 2019. No, it wasn't 2019. The good thought though. No, because everything didn't happen until 2020 though. But yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. But yeah, no, it wasn't. It seems like that long though, huh? Back in 2019, that's when I went to WrestleMania. I went to WrestleMania 35 in New Jersey. If you go, well, you'd have to look at my private social media account that I don't know if I want to share with people. But yeah, I have pictures. I ran into these Ferraris. Like this girl I didn't even know gave me a ride home because they were charging $500 for a cab. Yeah, $500 for a cab ride in the middle of New Jersey at 2 o'clock in the morning. And there was no buses, nothing else. So luckily I ran into this girl that I didn't know. And I'm like, hey, you give me a ride? She's like, okay. It's pretty cool. But that's why I love big events with my people. Because I'm a people person, guys. If you didn't know, it might not seem like it because you've never met me in real life, but I am a people person. I used to make friends super easy until I got sober. Well, that doesn't, I wasn't always an addict, guys. So that kind of makes it seem like I never had friends unless I was messed up, but that's not true. That only happened after I got divorced. Then I really had a hard time with it. My daughter being taken away and my wife cheating on me. And then her basically not wanting me to have my daughter because she couldn't have her. So she lied to everybody. I never thought she was the kind of person that would do that to me. Like if anything would happen, she trusts me with our daughter, dude. She knows me. Like if anyone in the world knew me, it was her. So yeah, I just can't believe she did that. She was not the type of person that I would think that would ever do that. No matter what we fought about, I never thought she would take my daughter from me. But we're back together now. That's all that matters. And my baby girl, who is 17 years old, not a baby girl anymore, is a freaking awesome person. And a person that I look up to. It's weird. I've never thought that I would look up to my daughter, like just as a superior human being, like a good heart, just a good person. Yeah. So if you have kids, you know what I mean. You're like, man, how did something so freaking awesome come from a part of me? But we have like a symmetrical triangle here, guys, on the graph. Now I'm super disappointed with this crypto because I've lost a lot of money. Over half of my money's gone on this crypto right now. But there's big plans for the graph in the future. It's just this one, I am not selling at a loss because I know this is the Google of blockchains, guys. Let's go look up. I want to see what happens if we type in Google of blockchains. I just want to see if the whole world believes it or it's just me. It is, baby. Check it out. It's not just me. The graph, the Google of blockchains. I didn't type in the graph, guys. All I typed in, Google of blockchains. No graph. I didn't lead it. It led me. Google Cloud blockchain team to seek new business. Oh, what if Google partners with the graph and their cloud services partner with the graph? Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. No way. Whoa. Google is creating a blockchain and next generation computing unit. Okay. They are creating a new unit dedicated to blockchain? What do you mean? Hold on, guys. Did we just find some crazy news? What is this? Seriously, Google's forming a blockchain unit and looking to partner on crypto. What? Did anybody else know about this? For real, guys. Here, I got my live chat open. No, you're thinking of 2020, bro. It didn't rise in 2019. I wasn't in crypto in 2019, bro. It was 2020 you're thinking of. 100%. Thanks, Whale Storm. I appreciate all of you guys that come on here and give me a chance and like actually sit here and listen to me. That's all I ask. You don't have to like my stuff. You don't have to even stay on for a long time. But as long as you give me a couple minutes of your time and like you actually give me a chance, that's all I ask for, man. And if you don't like it, I'm not the one for you. That's fine. There's lots of other people. I'd like to be, that person for you. But if I'm not, I can understand that, Okay, I just did check. Okay, we'll check online then. I mean, I showed you on here. First stimulus check date. It is April 15, 2020. April 15, 2020. The very first stimulus checks were paid into people's bank accounts over the weekend of the 11th and 12th of April of 2020. Let's just show you. Here. Yeah, the event didn't even start until March of 2020, brother. Okay, I don't want to accept any of this stuff. No, I don't want you to store my stuff. Absolutely not. But yeah, it says March 2020. Yep. And then we had our second one in January 2021, and then our third one in March of 2021. You're thinking of 2021. Oh, not the stimulus check? Oh, that's all I was talking about is the stimulus check. Oh, shoot. It went from 10 to 20K in 2019? Wait, what? You said the first checks came in October 2019. Okay, I still don't know what you're talking about. You didn't get the second check? Why? Wait, you got the first one, but they didn't give you the second one? Okay, well, it was misleading when you said, because look what you said up here. You said the first checks came in October 2019, I believe. And then you said, go back to 2019. Trust me, go look. It went from 10K to 20K. But then when I thought you said from 10K to 20K in 2019, because the first checks came in October 2019. You see how I was kind of like, what? What are you talking about? 5K to 19K. In 2019? Okay, let's go back and look. I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about, but I will go look. Okay. 2019. So this is 2020 still. All right, you said October 2019? Okay, yeah, we didn't go to 20,000 in that year at all. Not even a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I really wish I did. Wait, 38,000. Oh, that's because that's over here. Yeah, there is no $20,000 Bitcoin over here. I didn't think there was, but I don't want to just argue with you. I do want to show you. You got denied. That's BS. That is BS. Maybe you were talking about 2017, 2018? I have no clue. Anyway, we can talk about that later, bro. We can talk about that somewhere else. Your opinion means a lot to me, man. That's why, like, when you speak, other people I probably would have ignored him. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. New probe. All right, back into the graph. Hold on, let me make sure that. All right, my screen. Sorry, it's a little discombobulated here. I get a little off track, but we're back on track now. The graph, it doesn't look very good on the date, so 4 hour. Okay, we are breaking out of this downtrending slope line right here. So that's a good news on the 4 hour. Let's look at the 1 hour to be more defined. Yep. And we have an ascending triangle, baby. Cool. So altcoins are looking bullish right now. Bitcoin is looking like Bitcoin. I don't know. Bitcoin does whatever it wants at times. Like, we can look at the charts, but ultimately it kind of does what it wants to do. So as you see, we have a clear ascending triangle here on the 1 and the 4 hour. Maybe? No, just the 1 hour. So we have it there. And we're broken out of this downward trending slope line. So things are looking a little bit bullish for the graph in the short term. All right. So I better stop now so that we have something to talk about tonight. I know that if I talk too much, then, I keep you guys busy all the time. And I appreciate, especially King, man, you watch all of my videos just about, and I appreciate that, guys. I know you guys are busy. You have things that you do, and you have a lot of cool stuff happening. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about there, dude. It didn't go to 17K in 2019 at all. It didn't go above 10K in 2019 at all. It happened in 2017 or 2018. I mean, we can go look. I'm showing you right here. Well, I'm not going to go back and look. You know what I mean. I'll show you. I'll show you elsewhere. The updates to the Lightning Network also came in. Okay, but it didn't go to 20K though. It didn't go to 20K ever again until the 2020 bull run. That's when it went, because I bought in at 8K in 2020. But yeah. All right, guys, we will talk more later about this kind of stuff. That's, even if we argue, it's good because I'm not saying I'm always right, but we'll go look at the facts and we'll see, you know, if we're right. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit, okay, I don't have to be right all the time. You know, if you're wrong, just kind of be the same way. Please don't like, oh, you're proving me wrong. I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I'm just trying to give the truth. That's it. Was that in 2017? I believe so. I believe so. Yeah. The end of 2017. That's when that happened. You're thinking of that year. You just have your years mixed up. That's okay. You've been in a ton. I like that avatar you have here. That's your old one, isn't it? I like that. I might do another contest before we leave. I know I always drag it out, sorry, and that's probably what hurts my videos. But I think I'm gonna do another logo contest for the channel. I really like the logo I have now just because it's me, you know, with my laser eyes and my favorite shirt. But I like having your guys, a piece of you in the channel. Like Vanish Joy did the last one and it was beautiful. It lasted for a whole year, basically a year, because I started in February. Yeah, it happened a little bit after that, but I told him I'd leave it there for the year, and I did all the year, even if he already left. Yeah, I haven't seen him on the channel in a while, but I did go back to the original laser eyes because that's, I still think we're going to 100K. So, all right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.